Every seed bag has stories. Have you ever wondered what those stories are? I'm going to tell you about 3 stories about my past, my present, and my future from my seed bag. This is my seed bag. Without the seed bag, I wouldn't be where I am today, and this seed bag brings back lots of memories. I went in the Navy expecting the unexpected. I had a lot of fun in the Navy. I traveled all over the Mediterranean, from Spain, I went to Croatia, I went all over Italy, had a great time. But of all the things I've done in the Navy, there's one thing that really stands out, and that was me being on the United States Navy bowling team, which is my first item from my seed bag. This is my gold medal. Now, this is something that represents my naval career because it's very shiny, very fun, and it's one of a kind. Not everyone gets a chance to go and be on the all-Navy bowling team. Being in the Navy, it taught me a lot about myself, taught me about my character and who I can become. My first duty station, I bowled a lot. I went to college and I was an EMT. Being an EMT was a lot of fun because it gave me the bite to want to have and see more surgery. I had the chance of seeing a lot of blood and guts, and so I wanted to pursue that. I pursued that by going to surgical technology school. So I left Jacksonville, Florida. I came to Portsmouth, Virginia. I did my 6-month school, and after I finished school, I went to the USS Saipan. I never thought I'd go to a ship, but going to the ship was a lot of fun. A lot of fun in the sense that it brought me to where I am today because, for one, it introduced me to my wife. No, she wasn't in the Navy, but I met her through a friend of a friend. As how it always happens, right? So once I got done with the Saipan, I ended up staying here because she had a job here, and I went to the Portsmouth Naval Medical Center for 4 years. And going to the hospital was a lot of fun. For one, I got married. 2, it gave us the birth of our first daughter, and having her was just wonderful. And that's my second item of my present, is the birth certificate. This is the birth certificate of my firstborn, my daughter. This taught us both a whole lot, taught us a great deal, taught us how to be a better person, not to always put yourself first. You always put yourself last, that's for sure, when you have kids. So it was a lot of fun, it taught me a lot, and it made me want to pursue my career and do something more. So I ended up getting out of the Navy after 10 years, and after the Navy I went to nursing field, which made sense. I was already in the medical field as a surgical technologist. Take it one step higher, become a registered nurse. Going to RN school was a lot of fun. While I was in school, my second child was born. This was a very tough act of dealing with school and having a second child in addition to the first child, and it was quite a remarkable task trying to juggle all of those at one time. But I made it through, and I got my RN license, and I got my first job as an RN at DePaul Medical Center, and I have been working there now for 3.5 years. After a year of being a staff nurse, I became the clinical coordinator. Being the clinical coordinator was a lot of fun because it challenged me to use a lot of my Navy skills of leadership capabilities, of talking to the surgeons and weighing options and how to smooth things out very smoothly and doing it in a very nice tone. So I'm still learning every day on how to become a better person, how to be a better professional RN, which takes me on to my third item, which is the future. The future hopefully holds a lot better things because now that I have my license, I've become the manager of the operating room. And being the manager of the operating room is a whole different cup of tea in a sense, as you would say, because there's parts of being a manager that I am still learning today, and my director has helped me out a great deal. So being a new nurse, less than 4 years, and being in a leadership role, this is going to be a big challenge for me in the next several years, and probably till I retire one day. So many pairs of boots can be worn throughout life, whether it's in the Navy wearing boots or wearing those boots being traded in for a pair of nursing shoes. But when it's all said and done, my sea bag has taught me a lot. And without this sea bag, I would not be who I am today. So I thank the Navy, and I thank myself for putting up with a lot and pursuing a better career and a better life for myself. Thank you.